Hello, viewers, and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. Advocate Fadzai Mahere is continuously giving ZANU-PF hard times, and it's very, very important for us to take a look on what is happening. So, because of bad weather and some rains, our network is quite weak, but I hope and believe that we'll be able to do these live programs. So, Advocate Fadzai Mahere asked opened a very important issue where she talked about what the Chinese are benefiting from Zimbabwe and what Zimbabwe is benefiting from the Chinese. And this forced the Chinese embassy in Zimbabwe to actually come and respond. She said the Chinese must be laughing their heads off Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe has gold fields, diamond mines, and lithium deposits galore, which Chinese investors come in their droves to mine. They get concessions and mining claims and get busy with business. They make really good money. The same country that is rich cannot feed its people and requires food aid from the same China that is coming here to mine the world's most precious metals. And, this is something which is very, very important because that is what is really happening. So those who are meant to be leading us are not ashamed that this poverty mentality coupled with lack of shame, competence, and self-respect is the precise reason this nation is so broken and always digging for a deeper bottom. Zimbabwe is not poor, it is poorly managed. This is what Advocate Fadzai Mahere said, and this prompted the Chinese embassy to quickly come and give a response because panga pakabatwa Munhu. So let us take a look into the response from the Chinese embassy. It's very, very important for us to do so because it reflects where we are going as a nation and something which is very, very important. And this is the response right here from the Chinese embassy. It said, "Dear friend, donations are made to people by the Chinese government based on our traditional friendship and humanitarianism. It has nothing to do with private sector investments, which are based on market principles and trade and investment policies." And the Chinese ambassador is trying to divert attention right here. But the truth has been said. The reason why she is responding to the issues raised at ZANU-PF leaders is because the truth has been said and the truth has been spoken. She is now trying to divert and try to make it as if there are two separable things. But the truth of the matter is that this is inseparable because it goes hand in hand. The Chinese are dumping useless things to us and taking away what belongs to us as a nation and as the people. And, they have the guts to even come and respond. This is what happens when a nation has been destroyed and there is there is nothing to talk about. Go to the rural areas. Mombe dzapera kufa. The government is not there to come and rescue, even to look at what is the disease. How best can we treat these diseases? There is nothing like that. The Chinese are not even helping to say, okay, we are your all-weather friends. Your mombe dzevanu venyu dziri kupera. Here are the medicines. Not kuti vatipe mahara, but to tell us what is this kind of disease. Guna kubatsirwa say the government is quiet. Oh, vana China varungu vachitimora vachienda. They are all quiet. So, at this point in time, let me tell you this. Advocate Fadzai Mahere is becoming stronger and stronger as each day passes because what people are expected to see is different to what people are seeing from Advocate Fadzai Mahere. I'm talking to ZANU-PF people. What they expected to see is different to what they are actually seeing because she is more effective than those even in parliament because she is the talk of the day. Each and every day, look at it. It's Fadzai. ZANU-PF people are always at Fadzai. It's because she is actually hitting ZANU-PF hard. That is what leadership do. That is showing leadership. Leadership is always robust. Leadership always held crooks and criminals accountable of their actions. So kudos to Advocate Fadzai Mahere. She has forced both ZANU-PF and the Chinese to run around for safety. And she's exposing clearly very important things right there. The Chinese are looting from our country. And, what is important is that Advocate Fadzai Mahere didn't say the Chinese government. She simply said the Chinese. And the Chinese ambassador came to respond on behalf of the government, not on behalf of the Chinese. Which means she acknowledges that what is happening in the private sector, being perpetrated and spearheaded by the Chinese people, is true. So you can actually see that they're acknowledging that what Advocate Fadzai Mahere is saying is true. That is the reason why she is distancing her government to whatever which is happening on the ground. Isusu tisu dumping ground rezvirais ivo vachitora minerals vachienda nawo. They don't bank anyway. Mukaenda kumashops avo havatambire zig, vanongotora US only. Ndo vanhu vakatanga nekuti hatidi mayusa akabvaruka machina. Ndo vakatanga nekuramba mayusa akabvaruka machina nemaindia. And they are doing that on daily basis. They don't pay kunasa. They pay nothing kunasa even vakashanda nevashandi vavo. They are not paying taxes because how do you tax them? You also look at business rake rakakura zvakaita sei. You'll be running small shops, 50 shops, tunenge tuchingotengeswa tunu. And most of the times, ndo vanhu vari kushanda futi nemarana amuri kuona paFacebook. They're working together, hand in glove nemarana hana mareceipt hana chi. Where are we going as a nation? We're going nowhere. So when you see these things happening, the Chinese will try to run away from the facts, but this is true. So kudos to Advocate Fadzai Mahere. She's giving Emerson and his friends sleepless nights. And I just pray that God continues to strengthen her.